Hello my good friends and welcome to this season's Multipart Longplay. I've waited ages to get back into doing a long play. This is so cool. It's been forever since we've done one of these things and it's going to be an 11-part special. Check out the links in the description box below, like I always say. Thanks to all you good Patreon folk. Check out the Amazon affiliate scheme. And this season, something that's new is check out lostarcade.co.uk. Like, they've got a load of cool designs. If you use the code 1credit10, which is in the description box, you'll get 10% off. Or there's a link there that's in the description box as well, where if you just click the link, it automatically puts it into you. That is all in letters, all in capitals, ONECREDIT, 1credit, and then the number 10, 10. So that goes in the little description coupon box thing. And yeah, when you go to checkout, and you get 10% off. Oh, God almighty, I am so psyched for this. 11 parts of what else? Super Mario Kart on the Super Nintendo. Now, for me, it's one of the greatest games ever written. And it hit the SNES in 92, and it came to the UK at the start of 1993. Now, the Guinness World Records books randomly have this named as the best console game ever, which it's strange, isn't it? Because all their stuff's like so quantifiable. So I mean, it's hard to see how they thingied that. But do you know what I mean? I can't argue with that. It's the fourth best selling SNES game of all time, and the barometer of it for me is you're hard pushed to find anybody who ever said a bad word about it. Produced by who else but Shigeru Miyamoto, Super Mario Kart challenges you to win races and cups in go-karts piloted by characters from the various Mario games. Now, my history with Super Mario Kart is I saw it come out. I remember I used to walk to school past a Dixon's, and they always used to have it on in the window. And then a lad I was mates with lent it me on a Sunday, and I had it for a week. And that Sunday, I remember I played it so much, so much. And my good friend, Mr. Martin Tran, who features quite heavily in a lot of my video gaming history and a lot in my Mario Kart history, came around that afternoon, and we just played it like loads and loads and loads. And then when I ended up giving him back, I thought to myself, I'm gonna have to get a copy of this. So me and my brother went up to town a couple of weeks after that, managed to get a second-hand copy, which I always remember we got for cheaper because the corner of the cartridge had not melted, but I think they'd left it near a radiator. So if you imagine the cartridge, the top right-hand corner was bent backwards, like it had been melted, and they knocked us some money off with it for that. When I got that copy, it was round about an Easter. I want to say it was an Easter term, Easter holidays, or it was a half term anyhow. And me and Tran played it all day, every day for a solid week, an absolute solid week. And we never beat it. We beat it 150cc eventually, but that week we unlocked. We played because you could play the 2-player Grand Prix. That week we unlocked the Special Cup and spent forever kind of playing it. And the thing for me with it is I can't think of a bad experience I've ever had playing Mario Kart in terms of where I haven't finished it. Even if you get cheaply killed, it's still funny. Do you know what I mean? I can't think of playing Mario Kart as not being fun. Do you know what I mean? And I've wanted to do this for so long, and now I've got the opportunity to do these clears, and I might do a couple more Patreon picks maybe the end of the season because we'll have another 4 weeks, so I might have a few bits and pieces. I'll figure something out. But for the next 11 weeks, we are going to do Super Mario Kart. I'm so excited. So what we're going to do is 1 cup a week for the next 11 weeks. So we will do 50cc Mushroom Flower and Star, and then 100cc Mushroom Flower Star and Special, and then finally the big 150cc Mushroom Flower Star and Special. I can't tell you how happy I am to be back on a Saturday, to be back with 1credit Classics, to be doing a Multipart Longplay again. Somebody said to me the other day, apart from Shining Force, it's all Mario stuff, isn't it? It's Mario World, Mario 3, Mario Kart, do you know what I mean? And I never really thought about that, but yeah, it is. It's just Shigeru Miyamoto magic, isn't it? This is just everything that I love about games from that era, and I'm so happy that we've got a chance to kind of do this. So this week we are going to have a look at to start off with, nice and straightforward, and you'll notice as well I'll use certain characters more near the end because it's more difficult, but for the first 3-4 cups, what I'll do is I'll have a laugh and use a few different characters and a few different people. Okay, let's get started, shall we? Right, let's go. Okay, so 1-player game, Mario Kart Grand Prix, and we're going to go 50cc. Now, as you can see, there is 8 characters there. Nice, good selection. To start off with, I'm going to use Kong Jr. I'm going to do Mushroom Cup. 50cc, obviously the only one where you've only got the 3 cups. So what I want to do is try and hit accelerate at the wrong point. So if you hit accelerate just at the right point, you can see you get a turbo start and you go flying forward. It's good with a bigger character like Kong, because generally you'll get that much speed, you'll smash like everybody out of the way pretty much. Like all the first person you hit anyhow. Bottom right hand corner, you can see where I am. I'm in second at the moment. I've got 3 lives and 8 coins. You collect. Once you get, look at that dicker. Once you get to 10 coins, that's your top speed. So you're always best at trying to keep 10. You fire weapons in front of you and behind you. And that on the track there is a mushroom that Toad's dropped. If I get hit that, I will shrink. Okay. First one's nice and straightforward. It's an iconic Mario Kart little track there. Oh! Right. I'm going to probably fucking hit that at some point. But yeah, nice and straightforward this. Just gives you an idea like the physics, you see. That's a lot of coins. 24. Fucking hell. Come on. Fucking hell. It's alright. It's alright. It's going to get so much worse than that. Out of the way, Mario. Right. Yeah, miles ahead here. Absolutely miles ahead. And that's how it works. Lacquer 2 bowls in. We're in first. Now you get 9 points for first, 6 for second, 3 for third, and 1 for fourth. You need to qualify. You need to get fourth, or you don't qualify for the next race, and you lose a life. 4 seconds ahead there. God almighty, Yoshi. 2 minutes. Fucking hell. Gotta fucking walk down. So as you can see, that's the standings. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, it's been a long old day. And we'll go onward. Right, let's get this one right this time. Oh, fuck off. As you can see, I started near the front because I finished first in the last race. And the camera sometimes switches like that when the opponent's got like a weapon to throw at you. Hey up. Now the surface on this, you'll notice, is kind of a bit more... you can... Oh, come on! You can drift a little bit more. If you hop and then hold the L or R button down, you'll drift a little bit. But with this surface, because it's a bit gravelly, you fucking drift all the time. Around corners if you're going fast. Oh, fuck it. Right. There's a few shortcuts you might imagine. That's not an ideal one, especially not somebody with... The way it works for the characters is Kong and Bowser are the heaviest, the worst acceleration, it's kind of the worst handling statistically, but they're the fastest. Next fastest is Mario and Luigi. They're kind of good all-rounders, but the handling's not amazing for me. Then it's Yoshi and Princess, who've got alright top speed, but their acceleration's really good, but their handling's terrible. Come on. How's nobody hit all these? And then you've got Toad and Koopa, who are largely considered the best characters. Oh, come on. Largely considered the best characters, the ones that most people use for races like the Grand Prix mode, just because they've got the lowest top speed, but it doesn't become an issue on the higher levels, because you'll find that you've got the handling's the key. Right. Hey. Right, let's go through here. How many cut out? Plenty. I'm trying to spin on this corner. There you go, get a cheeky hop in. Nice and straightforward. So as you can see, the Mushroom Cup especially, but 50cc in general, is a nice kind of introduction to Mario Kart and the mechanics of it and how it all works. So you can see now I'm quite comfortable, 6 points at the top. And there's 5 races per cup. Oh, Ghost Valley. Right, turbo start. Come on, Kong, you big dosser. Hey! Hey! Now, if you hit a block on the side of these... Come on. If you hit a block on the side of these, it'll disappear and then you can fall off. Oh, brilliant. Cheers for that. Did you know what I mean? Bowser just gave me a bit of a fucking bump starting. What's he going to try and throw out a mushroom? Hit that, shrink. Fuck that. God, this is a risky power-up to get here. You can hit a bit of a shortcut. But fuck it. If you go straight on, you can land on that little... You see on the map at the bottom? You can land on a little kind of gangplank and then go all the way across. It's fucking dead hard to hit that, though. Has someone been shrunk? Yeah, Bowser. There he is. Solid. How many more? 2 more laps. Right. Loads of coins. Right, let's go. Come on. One more. State of that car. I love how all the cars sound different as well. Do you know what I mean? Bowser sounding like he's bowling round in a Citroen BX Turbo Diesel. Do you know what I mean? And a fucking big board double cherry bomb on the back. You can't fault him though, the big idiot. And then we got an extra life. I think you get an extra life if you get 3 first places. I don't know if it has to be consecutive. So we are 9 points. George just cracked then. Did you hear that? Jesus Christ. So we are 9 points clear at the top now. And on to our Bowser Castle. Music to this sounds a bit like the nightclub scene in RoboCop when RoboCop arrests, what's his name? Oh, fucking Leon Nash. Feathers of power up you don't see very often unless you jump. Like a big spinning kind of jump. Like that. Right. In the lava you die, obviously. Well, you didn't die, but do you know what I mean? You saves you, it costs you a load of time, like. Right. And obviously if you get crushed under the thwomps, then you do like a little kind of flattened animation and you have to wait for yourself to get blown back up. Fucking hell, that was toss. Right, you see the thing is at 50, like you put a couple of good laps in, you're so far ahead, it doesn't really fucking matter too much. But that's a load of shit. But as you might imagine on the later races, I mean, you can't drive this badly on 100 or 150. You're fucking done. Right, come on. Fucking all these feathers. Fucking birds of a feather. Load of bollocks. Right. Come on. How many more? Right. I mean, apart from that diabol, I bet you when you see the split times, they'll be like, good, good, wank, good. Out of the way. I mean, what position was she even in? She was near the top, right? Yeah, 28.88. Fucking hell. Where's she fit? Oh no, she was 6th. Fair enough. That one for another lap, I would have lapped everybody else though. There was only like 4 seconds in it. If I hadn't have shit the bed on that terrible lap, do you know what I mean? We would have been game there. Right, let's have a bit of tea. All right. So basically now we're at that nice position where we've got an unassailable lead. So all I need to do on the next 4 tries is finish somewhere in the top 4, which shouldn't be too hard. Oh, not with a start like that. Okay, now. Bit of weight reduction on the BX Turbo Diesel. Fucking get them back seats gone. Get that roof rack off. I mean, come on. Come on, this is the difficult bit to do well. Straight into a pipe. Okay, now. Geezer's hitting the pipe out of the new jack. Gee, allegedly, I don't know, fucking hell. I don't want the geezer coming and murdering me. However, he remains to the only, like, I see, like, wrestlers doing sign-ins at conferences and stuff like that. I think New Jack is the only one I'd pay money for. I can spin like that. Power through it. That's classic, wasn't it? That's classic, like a bit of fucking in jiu-jitsu. It's classic fucking rolling with somebody you've got fucking 20 kilos on. Just fucking powered through that poor technique. Like, oh, fucking hell. Careful. I mean, that's high level. One more, is it? Solid. Oh, see, that's why characters like Kong, like, you struggle with if you make a missed time and you go over, like, the dust, because you end up just fucking really slow. And they've got the worst acceleration. However, that, my good friends, is a perfect 50cc mushroom cup. I'm happy with that. Good laugh playing with Kong as well. Nice consistent as well. 130, 131. Jesus Christ, Yoshi, take yours back to the fucking garage. That should put me at 45, and if I can't remember where Toad was at. Yeah, was he? Yeah, so he's got 5. Yeah, so everyone's finished the same consistently. Now we get this cool little thing. $50cc mushroom cut race. Donkey Kong Jr. wins the gold. Great race, and every character has got a different animation for that podium thing. And that, my good friends, is that. Holy shit, that was fun, wasn't it? I cannot tell you how excited I am for the next 11 weeks. It's going to be just loads of fucking Mario Kart, loads of fun, loads of swearing, probably, and just more of the same, right? What I'm probably not going to do is I probably won't do an intro for each of them. So for any, these videos are going to be fairly short and sweet. So like the Saturday videos for the next 11 weeks, I'll just put the titles on and then we'll just get straight into it, right? Do you know what I mean? You know the deal. Check the links in the description. Do check out my good friends over at lostarcade.co.uk, because that's some high quality shit. And they're working on new designs all the time, do you know what I mean? And I see the other day, they're dead into kind of the gaming community. If you're not following them on Twitter, I follow them on Twitter and retweet the post, so make sure you get on Twitter and give them a follow, because honestly, they're a great company and their stuff's really fucking high quality. Like, it's a company that a community like us should really get behind, do you know what I mean? Because like this community is given, the retro gaming community has given me so much, and I really want to use like the followers and the friends and the people who get involved with this to help kind of shit that I think is good, and believe me, Lost Arcade's really good. Check the link in the description box and get yourself shopping. Alright, have a great Saturday. I will see you on Wednesday for the next episode of One Credit Classics, and I'll see you next Saturday for another episode of our Mario Kart Long Play. Take care.